be fine. So yeah, now we are going to do a tier list. What is that tier list? Twiztid albums. I know, I was like, I first want to scooch this all the way over here. Maybe down here? That should work. Yeah, Twiztid's tier listing. I wanted to give a shout out first. I'm gonna take these out just because. First off, I want to give a shout out to the man DCFAYGOGUY for doing this first. I want to do that so it doesn't look like I'm copying him, but he did do it first. He did the ICP one first. I've been wanting to do like tier list based stuff for years, but I'm not good at this shit, and I could never find this website to make an actual tier making list. So I saw him do the ICP one, so I'm like, I gotta do this now. So this is oh, hello. Can we do? There we go. I think that's the best way to put this. I didn't know I could do that. I would have done that for the ICP list, so not many would have ended up in the D tier. Okay. So yeah, we are doing the Twiztid discography rating. It's not all of them. It's not a lot of the compilations. That's some of them, but not all of them. So first up is the original Most Tasteless. And for this one, since there's so many that I've listened to, again, like this, I am going to do this. So, we are going to go to Most Tasteless first, and we're going to go to the first pressing of this, which is this version with the blue hoods. This has songs like Secondhand Smoke, Die MF Die, Murder Murder Murder. This is the one without ROC on it. First Day Out 98, Somebody Dissing You, which is a great song. I believe they did that live on the 2017 Most Tasteless tour, I'm not sure. How Does It Feel, She Ain't Afraid, WTF. 85 Bucks an Hour, that's a good one. Renditions of Reality, which is an amazing song, I did sample it. Meat Cleaver with ICP and Misery. This one, I would say, if I had to choose a definitive version, like out of the two versions, this feels the most coherent and the most put together. So I'm going to give this a strong A. Now the repress. There's a repress. Can we close that? Which is what you see down here on Island and Def Jam. And you see all this fun stuff. So we're going to go with the reissue looking. And if you notice, Murder 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 is not on there. Meat Cleaver is not on there. A lot of songs are not on there. She Ain't Afraid is not on there. But it does have songs like Rock the Dead, which was not on the original, which is an amazing song. Spin the Bottle with ICP. Blink, which is a great song, one of my favorites from this version specifically. With How Does It Feel on the other one? I forget. Yes, it was. But then it also has stuff. It moved First Day Out down here. Bury Me Alive and Hound Dogs, which was not on the original, has one less track all total. So a bit odd, but still nice. I'm not a big fan of Hound Dogs, not the biggest fan of Bury Me Alive. Blink kind of makes up for those two. Rock the Dead does as well. I'll give this a B. Not as great as the first one, that's the definitive, but still hold its ground. This is like, I would say between here is like the benchmark of like, this is the better end of the benchmark, this is the other end of the benchmark. Freak Show is up next. Also, I got a new mouse. I'm like so excited about it. Oh yeah, the double-headed fetus album cover for Most Tasteless. I don't have the CD, I have the cassette. The repress cassette. Freak Show. Everyone loved it. A lot of people say it's one of their best albums, and I can't blame them when you have stuff like We Don't Die on there being like the main single from it. But then you have stuff like What the Dead Like, Where's It Going Down with 3-6 Mafia, Maniac Killer, which is basically one of the first Dark Lotus songs. Yeah, because first was Echo Side. And I would say Maniac Killer would be the second, because I think, if I'm correct, I think Tales from the Lotus Spot came out after. Not sure. But yeah, it's like that. The song I'm Alright is good. It also has a cover of People Are Strange by The Doors, which is actually really wild. That's really cool. You have to listen to that one on YouTube because it is not on streaming at the moment, at least Spotify. There are some places where it does kind of fall flat for me, like Fall Apart, F on the First Date, Do You Really Know? I'm like, I'm not a big fan of those. I Want to Be is like, it's a nice interlude. It could have been something else, I don't know. But then like stuff like What the Dead Like, and All I Ever Wanted, they feel way too similar to be like on the same album, especially so close. Difference, another good song. Broken Wings is this too. I feel like this is where they start to come into their element of like the more rock-based stuff. Most Tasteless had it, but I feel like this is kind of where they were like, okay, let's start to get ball rolling with this one. On stuff like We Don't Die, I think, Do You Really Know? But it's like, covering People Are Strange, are you kidding me? That's great. This is another one, it's like, I feel like I had to put this here. That's a good benchmark for it. I don't really have an S yet for them, but I feel like that's a solid. That is a solid. Next up, I gotta search for this one. That's not how you spell cryptic. Are they ever gonna repress this? No. It has not been repressed since 2011. This needs to have a repress. Goddamn. So, Cryptic Collection 1. The Cryptic Collection has Twiztid Intro 2. An extra crispy mix to WTF. The songs I Could, Ain't a Damn Thing Changed, Bad Dream, Somebody Dissing You, which, if you remember, that was on the original Most Tasteless, but it was not on the repress, which a lot more people know. Blam, Something Weird, Meat Cleaver, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Bones, Renditions of Reality, which is another, I think this is a different version. And then it has a song from Blaze called Put It Down. Meat Cleaver is also off of the, you know what I'm meaning, the original Most Tasteless. So I think if we go to the booklet, it'll tell us. This is what the CD looks like. And I can't read it, of course. Perfection. But I believe a lot of these, like, I think Ain't a Damn Thing Changed was supposed to be either on Most Tasteless or on Freak Show, I forget. I believe I Could, Bad Dream, Blam, Something Weird, and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Bones are actually all Jamie Madrox's solo stuff from, like, the Mr. Bones era, which is what he was in House of Crazies. He had solo stuff as well. So, for that one, I'll put this at a B. Because it's a compilation, it's stuff that was scrapped. It's not stuff that I feel like it would have been cool if they did something different, but I feel like this is a good compilation like that. Has some good, has some bad. I'm not a fan of the intro or what is it? I think I Could. Oh yeah, Somebody Dissing You is a different variant. I didn't realize that. Does it actually tell you on the CD? Yep. This is when they were supposed to be the group Superstars and I think it's ISI, Infamous Superstars Incorporated. That's what they were supposed to be, but apparently ICP told them to drop Blaze and just be Twiztid, and then they brought Blaze on afterwards. So that's what happened with that. I'm guessing ISI would have been what Triple Threat is today, which is Twiztid and Blaze. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. Now, this one, For the Fam EP. I remember it. I gotta do a double check, obviously. Huh? I was like, excuse me, where are you at? Okay, what's going on? There we go. Oh, for the Fam. I don't... This never got a CD release. I did sell a bootleg of the CD, though. This has the Wig Split Jalapeno and Nacho Dip Mix. Superstar. That's a good one. Gravy Both, Light and Truth, and then the interview with Monoxide. Is there any other... Why do they have... What? I'm so confused. It's another one that feels like it was just scrapped shit. So, I feel like we'll do C. See, it's like, it wasn't their best work, but it was just cool. I believe this is a free download. Yeah. CDR. Oh my god, is this the one I sold? No, the one I sold was absolute dog shit looking. Professional CDR. Okay. Original release is a free download in 2003. Zip file included cover art and a printable disc label. Since For the Fam was removed offline, some fans have made bootleg CDs on eBay. A few years later, EP was re-released about the interview, now available on iTunes and all that stuff. Cool. So yeah, that's a good C album. Ooh, next up is Mirror Mirror. Ooh. Can I... Let's just hit their name. This is another one that needs... I'm guessing they could not repress it. Or some shit. It's weird. I don't know. This is an odd one. Because I don't remember fully what happened. But yeah, it's like this is the front cover. This is the back cover. This is on the inside. It's the track listing. You don't see the track listing until you open it up. So it's like... Also, apparently there was not much promotion on this. It just kind of came out of nowhere. Which I think is really wild. It is a mix of very underrated and overrated, in my opinion. And I think some of that is like the hype for this album that people talk about. It's like they talk about it like it's one of the best. Not one of the best to me. I feel like they've done a lot better stuff, but for this time and for what it is definitely underrated for that era and deserves more respect. I would say it should be average. It should be average. Because you have stuff like The World, which is a great song. But then you have stuff like the Mirror intro wasn't good. Not a fan of the song Reflected. Not really a song... Oh, I hate this song, Dirty Little Girl. I don't like it. But it has some great songs like The World, Left Field. I think that's Monoxide and Violent J. And there was another one with Madrox and Shaggy. You're the Reason, Alone. This is another one that I feel like is a solid C tier. Like, it's very good middle of the road. This is what the benchmark should be. This is a good, solid, like, hey, you still have some chance. Next up is Cryptic Collection 2. That's not how you spell cryptic again. This is an odd one. I actually have a couple variants of this. I think I need to fix this. But yeah, I have the repress. I got this off a Twiztid site, actually, off of M&E store, when they have dead stock. I have one of the reissues, and I have both of the originals. I don't think there's a difference, other than they basically just have different chunks of the cover on it. The album dedicated to Twiztid. Okay. Periods on these tracks. Is there no... It doesn't look like there's a reading on what comes in it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to close it. Which one's this one? This is the mono cover, so we'll just see what's the Madrox cover. We'll compare to track listing. It looks the same. We're gonna go with it. So that's Freak Show Intro 2, Murder, 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 which was basically 4 years out at this point from being on anything. Mr. Bones' Liquid Friend. I remember. Smoke Break, which I don't know why that's there. Why the Children, I believe this is off of a Mr. Bones album. Dark Lotus, I Don't Care, which was one of the comic singles. She Ain't Afraid, which is off of the original, Most Tasteless. House of Crazy's Homebound, there we go. Mr. Bones' Unrational. We Don't Die, the non-rock version, another Smoke Break. Juggalo Party. And Drunken Ninja Master, which has not appeared anywhere else, I believe. And what's very odd is this variant of, well, this Cryptic Collection 2 is not on streaming services. 1, 3, 4, and 5 are, but this one is not. I do not know why. That's just very odd to me. I'm trying to find, does it actually, can I actually see the inside of the booklet? Nope. I wanted to see what I could find about it. But yeah, this is a good one. This is another, I would say this is a solid C tier. Not as, I would, B tier. But like, very over here B tier. Green Book is up next. Green. I have the original. I have a couple variants. Let me just kind of, can I do this? I do not have the Australian version. I have this version. I do not have the repress. I don't know what the difference is. I do not have a promotional. I have the, both versions of the Digipack. I have the vinyl. There are 2 vinyl variants. What do you mean? Where's the other one at? I have this one too. So I have 2. I have the store and exclusive, the retail and exclusive. I do not have any of the new ones yet because $30 CD, what the hell. But this one's a great album. It has a lot of stuff. It's one of the ones where it's like very oddballish. You have stuff like Bobby's Dead, all that shit. I would say this is probably their most like solid put together album. I think it's 20 tracks long. But stuff like On the Other End's a great opening song. White Trash with Tattoos and Afraid of Me, which is more of like an in your feels song, if you had to say it that way. Not a fan of the Call Me Interlude, but I'm the Only One is a solid, like, fun song. Speculations is a good one. I think that had E40 on it. The World is Hell has Esham on it. That's probably the only vocals that I like from him. I'm not a fan of Esham, if you can tell. Serial Killer, I believe that's the one with Tech 9 on it. Marsh Lagoon, that's the one with Violent J. Oh yeah, I'm the only one that's Shaggy 2 Dope. Frankenstein, one of my favorite songs is, and it has Blaze on it. I have the 7-inch vinyl that they had. It's so good. Ham Shabam is a great one, and a great ending is Darkness. You cannot get much better than that. I feel like for now, we will do a final revision. For now, it's a high A, possible S tier. Cryptic Collection 3 is up next. Look at that. Wait, where is it at? What? No, this is supposed to be here. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, buddies? Compilations. Why did it change the name of it? CC3. So, has Trash Witro. Don't remember what that one is. Drive By? Okay. I don't remember that one on there, but okay. For Those of You remix. Keep It Moving, and then Secondhand Smoke remix. Listen, She Said remix. Shock and All by Dark Lotus. Their cover of Joker by the Steve Miller Band. Little Secret. Fuck Myself. No Good, and then Wrong With Me remix. You know the song Wrong With Me? That was apparently supposed to be like their black, I think it's called Black Magic project that never came out. Oh, I think there was actually... Does it actually say? No, it does not say anything else. But that's cool. Five classic remixes, brand new tracks. Okay. Does not look like it says anything else about it, but this is another one where it's like, I feel like it has more missed songs. I'm not a super fan of remixes. This one's an okay remix, but like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the remixes, it's not one of my favorites. This is a C tier again. Oh my god, now we're on to the volume 1 and 2. Releases in total. I'm just gonna get this one ready. This is just gonna be already locked in the chamber because it's the volume 1 and 2 time, baby. This one is very overlooked by this one in a heavy, heavy way. And I feel like that's... like, it's a great album, but I feel like there is some stuff where it's like they put so many great songs on 2 that volume 1 got so overlooked. Oh, I still want to get that toy. Super Villain Hatchet Attack shit. This one has Karma, which is a great song from them. Story of Our Lives, which is the one everyone knows. Won't Die is an alright one. So High is another amazing song. I love it. Controversy, the first, I think this is the first FU song. Bonus Flavor, it's like, it's an alright album. I think they only released them like a couple months away from each other. I feel like this one deserves a high C. Almost end of B. Actually, no, I like this more than Cryptic Collection 2. That makes sense. Now, Man's Myth. And the question, Mutant is up next. And when I say they put so much more great songs into this, literally, banger. Banger. Solid fun listen. Banger. Banger. Funny interlude. Weird interlude that I'm not a big fan of. Is FU Part 2 only... okay. Alright song. Really good. Banger. Banger. Goated song. Triple threat. Starvey Fear is alright. Mannequin. It's a weird one. Not a big fan. Then Note to Self. Legit, this is like... so good. And for that... that's right here. This and this kind of are intertwined for top. That's how I'm looking at it. Okay. Where is it at? There we go. Next up is Cryptic Collection Halloween Edition. Now what's weird is, I believe the CD and the vinyl have different, yeah, why didn't they just put out the CD again? I don't know why. So let's go on the CD, says, that has 9. This has 7. So this one, Halloween compilation, originally 2006. This is missing which songs? I don't know. But still cool. So, this one has stuff like Best Time of the Year. This has Juggalo Party, which was originally, I believe, on CC2. Green Pumpkins, great song. Nosferatu version 2. I think there's like 5 versions of this. Weird. Waited Till Halloween's alright, but then Need Some Help with Big Chris Calico. Project Dead Man, Attack 9. When It Gets Dark, and then, obviously, my favorites. The Sam Hain Witch Killer song, Spider Things and Nightmares. Pretty cool, not one of my favorite compilations. So this is gonna go, again, C tier. I feel like I messed that up for a second. Okay, that's how it looks. So that's an alright list. Next up is Independence Day. Now we're not going to do a lot of jumping around, so I have a couple variants of this. I did not list it. I have both US variants. This is an album that needs to be repressed again. I think Psychopathic still has the masters, and they will not do it because Violent J is a petty bitch, basically, and doesn't want anything to do with them, even if it makes money. So, the fuck? So, Welcome Home's a great intro. Monster is a great song. There's two different versions of Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder. I like this version more than the variant version. Bust Your Head Open's a great song. Raw Deal it's a classic. You can't get wrong with that. How I Live is a great one. Bury 'Em All, I think that's Tech 9 and Chris Calico. And then ending with Monsters Ball. It's a solid album. It has some misses. Not a big fan of Feel Me and Weak Shits Out and Wet Dreams. But I feel like overall it holds its ground. So I will give this a low A. That's just how I feel. Now Toxic Terror, I believe that's the one where you see the other shit come out. TOXIC. There we go. I have the disc of this, but I am selling it because if I'm going to have it, I want to have the whole version. Or maybe I can find someone with the case. I might have someone with the case in mind. What is the question mark song? I don't know. So there's stuff like Toxic Terror, The Sickness, Wild Out, They Don't Come From Me, Sex, Drugs, Money, and Murder version 2, So Addictive, the original version. Where the hell was the other one at? I don't remember where the other one was from, but whatever. Pretty cool. Still no idea what that is. Solid, not one of my favorite compilations though, so that's gonna get a low C again. Don't come at me, that's just what it is. Oh, hello. Can we... Thank you. Next one, Wicked. I feel like people are probably gonna come at me with this one. This is so overrated. I like it, but even I can be like, this is an overrated album. It's a good album. Overrated. I do have the vinyl of it. I have the... No, it's not. Yeah. I have this one. I had the black and red edition. I remember getting that. I have the CD and the cassette. One of the cassettes. I need to get the vinyl, but it's expensive. And it's like... I don't know, it's weird. I don't really... Not my favorite. I believe... Where's the deluxe? We'll just go black and red edition, because that has all the songs on it. But main track listing, solid. It has the songs Catch the Show, Gothic Chick, and It Don't Stop. I like froze for a second there. So obviously, Bucket to Blood's a good one. Ha Ha Ha's a classic. Crossroads Inn's alright. Not a fan of Death Note so much, it's an okay one. All of the Above is probably the greatest track on here. Aside from Whoa Whoa. Whoop Whoop's a good one, but in my opinion it's overrated, kinda like Ha Ha Ha. Bella Morte is good. My Enemies is a great one, has a great drum track. I loved playing it when I was younger. One of the first ones I learned on drums. Catch the Show's good. Gothic Chick's alright. And It Don't Stop is a good one. This one, it's overrated but still has a solid track listing. I'll give this a low B. I feel like that's an alright middle ground. I don't know the End of Days one really, I think. I have it. But I don't remember it much. Oh, that worked out. What are the variants of this? Oh, just a digital. Okay, so we have remixes of Death Note and Ha Ha Ha. Hell Ride and Hold On To Me are pretty good. Not one of my favorite EPs. I believe this is a tour exclusive. If I'm correct, does this say it on there? No, but it's limited edition. Oh, End of Days is a good one. Actual title track song. It's solid. I'll give this one another C. Well, I meant C. It's alright. Not one of my favorites, but hey, it's... What the hell am I stuck on? I don't know. Oh, now we're on to a good one. This one a lot of people hate, it seems. Like, no one really gives it love, and it's, as you can see, it's only had one pressing. 14 years ago. No one's touched it since. Twiztid, you need to get the masters of this one if you don't have it already. Because this one is so good. And it actually came with a pencil in the actual spine of the CD. That is like the coolest thing ever. Has songs like What I'm Feeling, Circles, It Don't Matter, Cyanide, Set by Example, What You Really Want, Keys to My Mind, and all the rest. It's like, it's damn near bangers from front to end. There's maybe a couple songs in here that's like, it's alright, but it's like still, it's like mostly bangers. So I feel like this one is going to probably piss people off more. I feel like these three have a chance to go to S. That's how good it is. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's so good, but it's very, very underrated. I feel like because it took more of a, like a rock-based turn. I hate that they keep doing this CC 3, 4 bullshit. But yeah, that's what that one was. No other pressings of this one either. Crypto Collection 4. Released 2 days after the 10th anniversary of 9/11. But yeah, Magic Ninja, Big Money, My Addiction, alright. Not bad. I believe that was on Toxic Terror. Same with Need Some Help. Speculations. Maybe this is a remix? Or an alternate version? Most of these were like... That's the weird thing. It's like most of these were already released. It's just very odd. This one's a very odd one compared to anything else. Because it's stuff that was already released. It's going to be the same thing with CC5 for me. But there's differences. Like, this one, most of these were, I believe, already, like, CD-based or, like, free CD-based. Like, it actually tells you in here, perfect. Yeah, so Magic Ninja. Can I see? A little humdinger of an intro was originally recorded and intended for the big stankin' little project entitled Big Money. The album was never released. All the 10 plus tracks were recorded for this. This is the first ever time anyone outside of all the Psychopathic. Psychopathic is just drop. Pretty much everything I see from this is like, at least from CC 1 to 4, is Psychopathic fumbling the bag fucking entirely with this. I think people would have killed to have that. Big Money, the title track, the big stanky little fruit project is already to be released into the world. They're wild, they're loud, blah, blah, blah. It's like, how the fuck do you screw this up that bad? My Addiction was taken from Psychopathic from Outer Space Volume 3. What can we say that already has been said, blah, blah, blah. Need Some Help. What is this? Taken from Fright Fest, I believe it says 5. So that's cool. Speculation featuring E40 was taken from the Green Book in 2003. Is this a variant? I'm not sure if that's a variant or not, but weird. Give Me More. This is... Looks like this is a new song. If I'm correct. Because it says 2011. At that time is new. Hell on Earth. Taken from the End of Days EP. Wild Out featuring RSC comes from the Toxic Terror EP. Perfect song to get you in the mood. Hold On To Me, taken from End of Days. You Wanna Ho, taken from Psychopathic's Outer Space Volume 2. Pretty cool. Monster Inside featuring Product 2011. Everyone has some sort of monster, blah blah. Wake Up featuring ABK ROC, taken from Fright Fest 03. CD is an exclusive, I'm correct. If They Don't Come For Me, it's Toxic Terror EP 1. Hell Ride, another End of Days thing. Pray For Us, taken from the New Year's Evil 3 limited edition single. That's cool. I like that they're doing that. There needs to be one for the New Year's Evil, like, all the songs. Zombie, taken from Psychopathic from Outer Space Volume 3. Moonlight, 2011. Originally recorded during the Independence Day recording session in early 2007. Never made it to the record due to not fitting in the overall format of the record and its sound. Nevertheless, it's fine wine and just gotten better with age. Over the years collecting dust in the vault, we dusted it off and turned up the bass for your face to enjoy. Okay, so I'm actually okay with this one. A bit more. I feel like this can kind of fit here. Because they started adding some newer things as well. Abominations. Oh. I have thoughts on this one. Everyone says it's like one of their best, even though it was like their last project for Psychopathic before leaving. So this one, I am going to go to just a repress. I have the picture disc. I have this. I have all of these, other than the silver cassette. This is probably the most pressed one they have. It's annoying almost. Bad Side is good. It's a good song. Unstoppable is alright. Rep That Wicked is okay. Weird and Elude. Blood All I Need is an okay one. Lift Me Up's a great track off it. Not a fan of Extension Chords or Coin Flip Lunatic, really. This Is Your Anthem. My band has recovered but never recorded. Abominations, not my favorite song on there. Nightmares is alright. Love Don't Live Here Anymore. That's a great song as well. Probably their most in the feels one. And then you have the bonus songs. One was on the Monoxide one was on the Madrox one. Sucks to Be You with Glasses Malone and Cliff Calico. And then Return of the Pervert. This is alright of an album. I feel like there is many more misses than hits in my opinion. So this is gonna get a C right here. You're not supposed to be right there. You're supposed to be up here. So yeah, next up is A New Nightmare. This should be in the album section, right? Yep. This one needs another re-release because of how old it is. There needs to be another one. Great. I think it's a great album from front to back. Excuse me. There's two versions of Monstrosity though. What the hell? I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. Let's just double check it. I'm checking every damn single one here. I have a copy that has two versions of Monstrosity on it. There we go. Is this the one I have? What? This is the version with the bonus track. Okay. What's the misprint? It's upside down? Pre-order an all-grade version of the album directly to the website. Compared to 2. The inside cover shows the M&E label logo and every realized 2 years later. Net logo on the trip picture. Twisted upside down. Are we serious? Where's it at? That's not the M&E logo, numbnuts. That's Twiztid logo. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. Weird. But great album. Down What Else is a classic. Unjust Love's alright. Deep End's good. Sick Man's another classic. Screaming Out and is a good one. Not my favorite, but whatever. Wasted, the first of 4. This one has Ajax, Blaze, Buckshot. I think it's Jared. Jelly Roll's on this one. This is where I first heard him. Lil White, Liquid Assassin, Johnny Richter. Some great ones. Falling Down with Swollen Members, Monstrosity with the House of Crazy version. And then the Angel Split remix with ABK and Aquileo. Great album. I would say this has a fair spot at A. I would not consider this S. So this is like the benchmark. Like, this is a good benchmark of, like, this is A. But these have the possibility of being S. This is the weird one, the For the Fam thing. Two different versions of this. I want them both. I don't think I have one. The losers win, set it off, Mutant X, which I'm like, oh, that's odd. But then this is the first appearance of Zodiac Imprint that we've seen in a while. Was getting woo with it. Fritz the Cat with a Twiztid Massacre mashup. Hello from the Crypt, which is weird. Twiztid F Shop, where did that come from? I don't remember that at all. Embarrassed Dirty remix. Zodiac Imprint, Beware the Wolf, Charlie Beans remix. We had the song Monstrosity. I don't know if this is different from the New Nightmare, but whatever. Impending Doom No Apology remix. Grim Tim's Home Remedies. Drugs and Alcohol West Coast Killer Mix. Dark Lotus Layaway, The Lost Sessions. Twiztid The Martini Bros live from the sands of Huntsville. Bad Side and Mind Goes Mad to East Coast Closer remix. Now, is there any variant differences? I think that's the original. This is the... Is it gonna load? Thank you. Did I hit the wrong one? This is the one I wanted to hit. The only difference of this version is the original one of the sticker on the wrap said Happy Juggalo Day from Twiztid Dio. So not much. Pretty cool. This one has some pretty solid songs on it though. I will say that. Let's put it here. Nope. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, this is a good one. This is one of the first ones that I got at a show. I got this at their Green Beer Bud and Blood show. I remember that 100%. I do. There is two different variants of this. There is the limited edition, and then there is the green cover variant. This is the one I have. I'll show you the other one. Get Twiztid EP. Limited edition cover. That was the pre-order from Twiztid Shop. So that's cool. I like this one better than this, but still both great. Has What's on My Mind. Mind Goes Mad. Breakdown. Amazing trio of songs. Drugs and Alcohol is a great song. Wasted Part 2 is a titan in the Wasted series, in my opinion. This, I will say, is my first confident S. It's that good. It's that good. Not gonna hear any shit from it. Twiztid the Darkness is up next. This one actually has the bonus tracks of Breakdown and Mind Goes Mad, and also Place in the Woods. Which, amazing track. That should have been on an album or anything. Or Twiztid and Blaze should have done a, this is actually the remix variant. The original's slower. I remember the original's a bit slower. But yeah, this should have been definitely a, like a whole entire horror-based triple threat album would have been sweet. This is the first pre-order album I got ever. Even before ICP's The Marvelous Missing Link, this is the first pre-order. And I actually have somewhere, up there, I have my limited edition single for Boogeyman, which is signed by Twiztid. I got it in 2014. When it was ordered, I got it as an early Christmas gift. I remember that. Yeah. This came in, I remember coming home from school, and it was like, I think my parents were like fucking with me or some shit. It's something that's like, oh, there's something in your room, you gotta go look. And there was the pre-order box with the poster and the Twiztid Darkness album. I still have the posters kind of like corners or kind of like getting worn over time from thumbtack holes, because I did not know about framing stuff until about a year or two later. But great album. Has stuff like Afraid of the Dark, In Hell, Back to Hell. Little Fucked Up's a good one. This is probably the most overrated but good song on there. Down Here is so much better. FTS. Take It Away. On and On, No Break Seance, and The Exorcism. Exorcism's alright. That one, Dr. Weasel, Boogeyman Skit, and Why Won't You Answer, and Problem with Medication are they're the skits interludes. I feel like this could have been shorter at 2:44. Goddamn. But still, a great album overall. And I would consider A Place in the Woods to be up there with this album compared to these two being bonus tracks. So, this is another one that is a possible S. That's how it is. That's how I gotta see it. This one, Mutant Remixed and Remastered. This needs another... I think this deserves another repress, because it's so good. Obviously, it's the same exact stuff. This is basically, you know, Roger Waters redid The Dark Side of the Moon and it sucked. This is Twiztid remaking, like it's a redux of Mutant Volume 2, and it's so good. And you see right here, like new metal, it's like more of a metal based one. The Triple Threat remix, Chef's Kiss, it's so good. Transformation of a New Civilization, Get Off Me is so good. Stardust, I'm not super a fan of, but whatever. Familiar is great, it brings another thing to it. Madness is good. Respirator takes on more of a slower sounding, which I think is so good with it. And then Note to Self is such a great ending with this one. It's like, oh my god. This is another one. It's like, both variants are that good to me. Is it better than A New Nightmare, though? I don't know. Oh, this one. I forgot about this one. I forgot about this EP. I have this. I did not go into the 2016 gathering because they sold it afterwards. Those were not the original names of it. That was not the original name of it. Oh my god, this was not the original name. I know that for sure. One of them was called Stev Wonder. I feel like this is like a Mandela effect. But I'm serious. It's right here, you can see it. I'm gonna have to remember to block them. Yeah, there it is, you see that. And then I scroll down to that. The original names were Steva Wonder. This one was Lifestyles of the Turnt. This one was called Head Ho. I'm like, I know I didn't make that shit up. There it is. This one's good. It has basically, it's trap sounding. That's what it is. That's what it is. More of like a novelty based one, so I'm not gonna really rate it too harshly. I'd honestly say probably about here is a solid. It's probably about here is solid, I'd say. That's a good spot for it. Excuse me. Okay. I'm just gonna do that in the meantime. Continuous Evolution. A lot of people have mixed thoughts about it. It's like a 50-50 with a lot of people. Some people hate that it came out with a more rock-based stuff and all that. They said this is like them going emo, whatever the fuck. I feel like this is a great album. I hate the vinyl variant that basically put all of this on like 2 discs. But I like the cover of it though. Yeah, like, why do we need 3, and like 4? This one I could see, because this because Psychomania and That's Why They'll All Hate Us are big songs. But, like, you could have easily put... You could have put this maybe into a... like, a one-sided album, maybe. I don't know. A great song, Barely Surviving. Are You Even Saying Like Me's great. Kill Somebody's alright. Very good live, but not my favorite to listen to. Dead and Gone, best variant of this album or song. Black Cloud's a good one. I Got These Feelings is good. Nothing to Use. It's alright, but still good. Nothing to You is a great one. I said that, yeah. My bad. Come On, Let's Get High is a good Smoke song. 1000 Hells to Find My Heaven. That's probably the only one on here that I'm like, I could do without. That's Why They All Hate Us More Than You Ever Know is it's an alright one, because at the ending is How Does It Feel Part 2. This variant of Psychomania, which is I think one of like 4 or 5, well, like 3 to 4 versions of the song. Long Road Home, another great one. Yeah, it's weird, but cool. I like it. Okay, I was like, please do not be doing something weird. That's good. And then now we have the Psychomania. Yeah, I'll just over this one now. So yeah, this is the solo version. This is an alternate version of the track that made Twiztid album. This version is only performed by Madroxy Monoxide. The other one, they're not on this version. This is a solo version, so that's good. This is what I was talking about. This is not, like... Where's the FTC Krylon Danger Mix? That's not anywhere. Great EP. I feel like it was very underrated, especially since it was not on streaming services at all until just this year. Like, I'm serious. Like, and they only came out on CC5. I think it's actually missing a version, because this one is not on streaming services, I believe. But Here Come the Killers is a good one. Heads on the Shelf is alright. My Underground's good. I love the OG version. I love the entire version. This is a cool one. I got this for $5 at the Psychomania tour. I actually have 2 versions now. I was lucky enough to find one that was sealed, and I have my original opened one, and then I got another open one from somewhere else that I'm selling. I think I got it in a big CD lot, but whatever, cool. So, great EP. I feel like this is an okay fit here. That's a good one there. Next up is Generation Nightmare. A lot of people don't like this one. And no, you are seeing that right. That's what it looks like. Okay, oh, hello. Yeah, that's what the CD looks like. I'm not a fan of the cover, I'll say that. I hate it because I already am not good at reading. Like eyesight bad. But it's weird because it's like, it's good and not the best. Actually, I like more than I'd hate. Great, okay. Another great track. Pretty good as well. An alright track. Alright. Overrated but still good. Okay song. Weird interlude, but I feel like this is a jab. Maybe. I'm not gonna say why, but you know, just look at the title. Let It Flow is good. Don't Be Hating with Young Wicked. Solid banger on this one. Role Models. Yeah, pretty good. Wreck is such an amazing song. It feels like it's so overlooked because Magic Spells kind of took the high road on it. If It Matters, what I think now is a great track. I'm not a fan of these two ending tracks right here. For the Nightmare Children and End of the Beginning. But, apparently, I think Twiztid ended up... If you don't know, V5, Venomous 5 was Twiztid and Allo Zul Ilu, which is supposed to be like the next supergroup. It was already featured on AXE's album The Almighty. There's a couple V5 tracks on the Song Sam Hain series. Apparently the album was done and then it got scrapped. And I'm like, why? I hate that it got scrapped, but great track. I like it. It's in the super tier. And Don't Play This for Anyone is up next. Where's it at? I still have to get back to the 80s thing. This one, I'll show you the inside quickly. So it has stuff like Don't Play This for Anyone, Anomaly featuring Blaze, It's For You, Just For You, Say What I Say, Puzzle Pieces That Just Didn't Fit, Not Today, Something For Fun, Back to Cali, Holding Cells of Thuggery, Game Ain't Got No Love, It Just Talked to Me, Following Me, with Young Wicked and Bing X. It's Time, Right Field is Shaggy, interesting, and Thank You. Anomaly was the first song to be created for Generation Nightmare. Just didn't fit. Say What I Say is intended for Gen Nightmare. It's so a beat that did not fit. Another pre-gen song that is in the very beginning, produced by Young Wicked. Yeah, Going Back to Cali, original beat produced by Dell, was used on the song California by Lars. And now is made of return to Jamie Madrox, who used the beat to lay down as a version of the Taurus big song Going Back to Cali. Game Ain't Got No Love. He reached out to Lil Shank for information. All we got back was a 3 a.m. phone call that sounded like a liquor store robbery in the background. It seemed that was him and never heard back. We didn't think reaching out again was a good idea. Following Me, produced by whatever. Passed back and forth between Madrox and Monoxide. Did not fit. Started a Monoxide song where he created the chorus and the verse. Yeah, Monoxide song, and just built from there. Right Field, recorded January 13th, 02. Mirror Mirror featured Left Field, which is Mono and Violent J by themselves. First time, one member of each group. Opposite version was recorded on January 8th, 2002. Different beat, different lyrics, and different features featuring Shaggy 2 Dope and Monoxide. They originally meant for Right Field, and the song never made it to the record. That would have been a cool one, like Left Field in the beginning and then Right Field as like an interlude. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What are the ambitions as a writer? I feel like there was something missing in there, right? Yeah, because Thank You is that... Is it something for fun or not today? What? They misprinted it. I never noticed that till now. Yeah, it has some good songs. Follow Me's good. That's good. A lot of good songs on there, I'll say. A lot of good songs. I would say it holds its own in B tier. Now we got Mad Season. This is very... I would say this is very odd compared to some of their other stuff, but still good. Off With Their Heads is a good one. Do this one more time, alright? Same with these two. F Feelings is good. I think this did feature Young Wicked, if I'm correct. Wasted 4. Now, if you notice, we did not talk about 3. 3 is on a compilation that was not featured in here, which is weird. This has Blaze, ABK, AMB, and Bing X. Not my favorite, but still cool. Follow Me, which is alright. We have Twiztid and Jimmy Urine. Ugh. Hungry Like the Wolf. I did a video back in 2021 when ICP released their version of Hungry Like the Wolf. Was it 21? Was it 22? I forget. One of those years. I believe it was 22, maybe. Where I compared the two. In my Who Did It Better series, basically. The beginning of that. Never Change is alright. F With Us is alright. My Bible's a great song. Not a big fan of Slow-Mo, but Forget You is so good. This is an odd one, because I feel like if the... why the blue? I feel like if Lockdown did not happen, there would have been... It would have been a bit more polished and all that. Because some of them, if I can remember... This... and this were released as singles in 2019. I remember that. I feel like that's good. I'll say right here is good. We're not doing that one yet because we still have another one. Freak. There we go. That's not it. This is a misprint variant. Excuse me. I actually have the cassette. Do I have it right here? Yes, I do. And my stupid ass cracked the fucking thing. Ah! Everything fell. It's fine. And that fell as well. Oh, lordy Lou. There's a fucking hairline fracture in this, and it's been sealed for 5 years. I'm like, are you, like 4 years, I'm like, are you kidding me? Now it fucking decides to do that shit? Pretty good, I feel like, honestly, some of these are remade, because Bad Luck Magnet, Mono's verse feels too new, and FS20 is just, that's another one that was like, I think that's an intro. But I was like, the other ones are pretty cool. Does the CD have any sort of info inside of it? Does the cassette have any info inside of it? Nope, because everyone else is sealed. This is an alright one, not one of my favorites, so I'll put this in, like, here. Excuse me. Next we have Revelation, which is the second album released in 2020. And also has a lot of singles, like Laughable, I believe, Hold Up as well, yeah. There was another one, I forget what it is. Young Wicked's on Hallelujah, don't even try to tell me that he's not. But yeah, Hallelujah is good. We Just Want to Be Heard is good. Get Through the Day is my favorite. Clear is good. Twins is good. Change Me, Never Been Up. This is a solid album compared to the other one. I do have the vinyl variant as well. I do have the vinyl, so that's awesome. I would say that's there. I can put this here. And I feel okay with it. Next, we're going to talk about Electric Lettuce. I have the cassette. There it is, up there. It's all the way in the back, you can't see it right now. But I do have it. So I have it, We All Float's good. Getting Matt Nips is good. Light It. Well, that's the funny skits make it. No Smoke is such a great one altogether. I have the green version. I do not have the pink yet, unfortunately. I did have the Record Store Day record variant, which features, what's the last one on here? By Myself and Hydra OG version. Now here's where it gets tricky. There was a deluxe edition put out that I still have yet to get. I want it so bad, I will get it soon. Motherfucker, you just gave me the wrong thing again. This one features it features something, I don't know what though. Okay, By Myself and Hydro OG version are not on this. Weird. But we have the song Interlude Smoke. High Life, which is a good one. Hydro Bongwater Remix. Clouds Outside, Let's Get High as a Kite Remix. 420 Premium Quality, which I believe that was a free song. Wasted 3, which is a solid as well. And it's been a long time, but it's probably my favorite. I will be rating the deluxe version, and I feel like this is another great Up Here album. What are we doing? Where's it at? Okay, clear that. Unlikely Prescription is up next. The one everyone hates, apparently. It's like, this is more hated than any of them. A lot of people hate the rock sound, and I'm like, they had rock sound in, like, 97, fuckers. Like, what? Corkscrew's a good opener. Twist and Shatter is such a great song. Neon Vamp with Danny Filth, that's a solid song. Comes with an Apology is a good one. Rose Petal's good. What is it? Parasite's good. Envy with Spencer from Ice Nine Kills. The World of Pretend, No Change. This has a lot of great songs on it. I feel like it's like it doesn't live up to the hype of these, and I feel like it's a safe B. I would say this is a safe B, like right here. This is like the benchmark, basically. Next up is Glyph, which I still have yet to get. I want it, but yeah. This one's alright, not a big fan of it. Falling in Love with Someone Who Hates You is probably the best song off of it. Clown's alright. Never Die Reboot is okay. Dig Another Hole's good. It's alright, I will say. This one for me is I would say this is a C tier. Like right here. Nickelbag. What does Nickelbag do? This came out before this. Yeah, this one has stuff on it. Limited release of 420 copies at Astro 5. Half of them are signed. This one has songs like Smoke, High Life, Cloud Outside. This one has some good ones. So where did I put that? I will say, since it's an EP, we can safely put it like here. This is okay for me. Oh, Odyssey. I did a comparison too on this one. Right? Did it? I think they're going to be doing another. If I'm correct, there is another one coming out. And if I'm correct, it's going to be Twiztid, DJ Godzilla, and Gmo Ski. They already released a song for it. And my gripes with this one, you already know what it is. I don't have this one just because it's so expensive right now, and I'm like, yeah. Pretty cool though, I like it. Is that supposed to be what that is in Japanese? There's no serial number on this either. What? Oh, there is right there, but like not on here? Odd. This is basically a Madrox solo EP with Monoxide and Blaze featuring, if I'm gonna say that. That's what it is. Pop Snob's good. Smokehead Monster's okay. This for you. It's an alright EP. I will say that. It's an alright EP. I feel like if I had to put it anywhere, I had to put it like here. Better than Three-Headed Monsters debut album, but I feel like that's a safe place for this. I'm surprised they don't... Did Twiztid put anything else out? Let's just look at, like... So it'd be next. Oh, I can go... Hold on. I can fix it. There we go. Wait. CC5 should be on here, right? I swear CC5 is on here, right? I swear to God it was, right? Like... Oh, he added it. He added so many more. Okay. I'm an idiot then. Here we go. No, I don't want to, I don't know. Get off, get off, get off. Oh yeah, Dimension X, I forgot. Dimension X, Echoes from Dimension X. This one's not, I'm not a fan of, for different reasons. The songs are alright. Songs are okay in my opinion. But the fact that it is Fan Appreciation Month's exclusive, with you can't buy it outside of here, but yet it's also not available on streaming. It's available on YouTube, but not streaming. I don't like that. Like, they couldn't have made a variant for retail. Like, that's what I don't like. And that's, unfortunately, I don't listen to albums, really. Like, it's hard to listen to albums that aren't on streaming for me, if I don't have a CD or anything from it. Like, same with Gmo Ski stuff, the 8-Bit Phil stuff. I like the original album, but I don't listen to it often. I haven't listened to the second one yet, just because it's not on streaming. This one's alright, I like it. Probably my favorite are A Demon and Chops and Sweeps the Leg. This one I'll put at a C tier. Like, here. And then CC5. CC5 is up next. Where is the full thing? What? There we go. It worked. Now it's called Cryptic. Are you kidding me? This one has a great amount from everything else. Here we go. I gotta look at it like this. This is the one that has stuff like a variant version of the Anomaly. Here Come the Killers is on here. Same with the original Psychomania. How Does It Feel version 2. Heads on a Shelf. That also has the Jared, I think it's Jaron Benton or something, version of Dead and Gone. The Dojo, which is a great song. Bad Trip, Following Me. I think this is a different version, if I'm correct. There's 2 different variants. All These Problems is a good one. My Underground, Mental Rabbit Hole. Like, and then a physical version has Bad Luck Magnet on it. So, that's good for me. I feel like this one I'd have to put up here. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so that's my list. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look at it again. You know what? I can't touch anything. Oh my god. No, it froze on me. Yeah, this there. This here. Just because of scarcity of it. This goes up here. This is tough. This is a strong A. This is a strong A as well. Fuck! This is hard. Okay, I'm just gonna do this quick to rip the band-aid off. I feel like this there. This. And this. There we go. I feel like that's a solid list. That's a solid list. So, S tier is Get Twiztid, The Darkness, The Green Book, and Generation Nightmare. That's in no particular order now. A tier is Continuous Evolution, both versions of Mutant, A New Nightmare, Most Tasteless Version 1, Freak Show, Independence Day, Psychomania EP, Electric Lettuce, and Heartbroken Homicidal. B tier, Crypto Collection 5, C Crypto Collection 1. Most Tasteless, The Island reissue as I call it. Man's Myth Volume 1, Don't Play This for Anyone, Revelation, Unlikely Prescription, CC2, the Get Trapped EP, the album Wicked, Freak Show Disturbed and Unheard. C tier is Mad Season, Mirror Mirror, Nickel Bag, Odyssey, Glyph, Abominations, For the Fam Volume 2, Dimension X, CC4, For the Fam, CC3, End of Days, and Crypto Collection Halloween, and in D is Toxic Terror. I feel like that's solid for me. So yeah, holy shit. And I know there's a lot of others I didn't touch on, but that's alright. Now that I know how to make them, I will make them. So yeah, I think that'll be a good ending to the stream. I'm gonna scoot myself up here, right? Log that into place. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you later on. Take care.